think I have like 1600 kills on it, and it just goes off if you can just hit your burst, like I said. Look at that. So hello gamers. A while ago I made a video called my favorite gun in every category, but recently a lot of my favorite guns have changed, so I thought I'd make an updated version for you guys just to let you know. Obviously this is completely my opinion, but let's get into it. Now my favorite assault rifle at this point gotta be the AKM. I've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of assault rifles, but I don't know, the AKM just kind of goes off. It's not my super favorite gun or anything, but when I'm going to use an assault rifle, it's probably going to be this. It is very solid. It does pretty good damage. The recoil is not too bad. It's got a noticeably lower recoil pattern than the AK-47 does, which is funny because the recoil pattern of the AKM. But that's the AKM. Let's go on to the battle rifles. I don't use this gun much anymore, but it still is my favorite battle rifle. It's the G3. I have almost 4,000 kills on this. It's probably like my third or second most kill gun. I wanted to CEO it, but then I realized how big of a commitment CEO is, and also the CEO is 31k kills on it, so I'm not gonna go for that. It used to be like 10k kills, but now it's so much more. It's still a really good gun though. This gun is super slept on. I had 1,000 kills before they even buffed it, and then when they buffed it I got another like 3,000 kills. It's just so good, dude. It has a little bit of recoil and it's a little bit harder to control, but it does a lot of headshot damage. Altogether, that makes it a little bit more skill-based. You actually gotta hit heads to do some serious damage. But as you can see, even though I haven't used it a lot lately, this gun, it just works a lot for me. I like running Delta on it sometimes, but usually I'm running AMT Terminator on it now. A couple people told me to run AMT Terminator on this, so then when I unlocked AMT Terminator after having like 21 kills or whatever, oh my gosh, this guy's hacking. Okay, he got vote kicked. For a carbine, I gotta go with the PPK-12 or the AKU-12. I don't really use any carbines that much anymore. I'm usually running a DMR, a sniper, or a PW, but when I really want to go off, I'm probably gonna be using this gun because it just destroys people, you know? It's just so powerful. If you're good at bursting and you want to get a high kill game, this is your gun. Good damage, good RPM, good reloads, everything about it is so good. I don't even think I have the best loadout on it. I have comp, stubby, and full stock. I should be using long barrel, but even without long barrel, it has very good damage ranges. You can 5-shot super far. It has literally no recoil as well. And despite being a carbine, which carbines tend to not have the best hip fire, it has really good hip fire. I mean, it's not super good, but like, you know, you can hit stuff up close. Oh, that was a good flick, and I'm out of bullets. But yeah, when this thing got buffed and the burst delay got removed, everybody was like, this thing is insane, or at least like Oscar was. And the gun continues to be very broken, but nobody really uses it, which is pretty awesome for me because I really like the gun. So every once in a while, I will use it and pop off with it, but really not that often because like, I have like, I don't know, 650 kills on it. For shotgun, I gotta go with the Stevens, probably seconded by the DBV-12. But man, the Stevens is really fun to use. I barely use it, like I said. I tend to use a very wide variety of guns, but I also just have favorites. You know, expect me to use a lot of different guns. Even though the Stevens is my favorite shotgun, I don't really use it that much anymore. But man, this shotgun is so much fun. It just does so much damage if you can hit the burst, and like, it just goes off. You can get so many kills with it. And I always use it on burst, and it's not like no skill. You do have to hit your one shot. See, I just missed. But when you hit a burst, it just kills people. I have every ammo type on this thing. I think I have like 1,600 kills on it, and it just goes off if you can just hit your burst, like I said. Look at that. Expect it to kill almost as effectively as the KS-23M, maybe more. But unlike the KS-23M, it basically only has one shot. If you're not using this thing on burst, you're just bad at the game. That's not really true. Maybe you're just a better player than I am. I'm not really using LMGs lately. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I used to use the Scar Hammer a lot, and I used to use the AUG H-Bar a ton, and I have like 4K on each of those guns, but like, now I don't know, dude. But if I had to give it to one lately that I've been using a little bit, it's the MG36, and that's probably my favorite at the moment. In my last video, I think I did Scar Hammer, but yeah, the Scar Hammer, not really my favorite anymore. I barely use that thing. I think the last time I used it was for that video, like the best Scar Hammer loadout, which was like, I don't know, multiple months ago probably. This is a really bad map for the LMGs in this game, but okay. The MG36 with the 300 conversion is super good. Like, it just has a ton of recoil. That doesn't really matter though, because you can just spray for like a year and then kill somebody. 3 shots up close and still 5 shots all ranges. Like, it's really freaking good. It's not very maneuverable though, and I'd say it's probably better in like mid-range maps. Against PDW players on mall, it's not really going to be that good. At medium range though, you have 100 rounds, 3 shot up close, 750 RPM with 100 rounds. It's really good. Like, look at this. Okay, I can just shoot for so long. That was only like, I don't know, a third of my mag. When you have 100 rounds, it's pretty easy to just get some kills. You know, expect to just shoot for a really long time and then take people out at range, because that's just how 100 bullets works. Not to mention that this is essentially a Scar Hammer upgrade with the 9mm conversion in every way. More damage, I think more RPM, or the same RPM. I think it's a little bit slower reload and slower walk speed and stuff, but like, it does way more damage, so it's definitely worth it. My favorite sniper is a gun that I've actually been using quite a bit lately. It's of course the Intervention. Now the Intervention is a very good sniper. Some would say the best in the game, but that's not really true considering the M107 exists. If you don't want to sacrifice movement or anything, this is the best sniper though. It has an incredibly far torso kill range, pretty good RPM. It's got a big mag. It's just good at everything. My favorite DMR gotta go to the SA58 though. It just goes off. Holy, there's so many people spawning on me. It's not even a DMR really. Like, you can use it at range, but it's really good up close if you can click fast enough. It becomes a really fun version of a FAL, which is like able to one-shot headshot and actually two shots to the body. It's definitely a bit more skill-based than like a full auto FAL, which I find really fun, but it's like not bad, you know, you can still go off with it. If you just hit your shots, it's really good. That's why I find it to be my favorite. It also sounds way better than a FAL. I think it has a way better shot sound. I mean, you might disagree with me, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. It shoots slower than a FAL, which, oh my gosh. Which if it didn't, that would be kind of overpowered, like you could macro it. Uh-oh. The fact that it shoots slower though just makes it like a better gun. Like, well, not a better gun, but obviously just more balanced. I haven't really been over here. That's cool. Out in burger, funny. Okay, now for secondaries. Now for secondaries though, we got pistols. Obviously pistols got to go to the XIX. I also really like the 5.7, although I don't really use it that much. I think I only have like 300 kills on it, which is pretty good compared to my other pistols. This map is so annoying though. Like, I can, what the heck? I get spawn trapped so hard though. Bonk. Yeah, but the XIX is my favorite pistol because it's my most kill secondary. It just goes off and it's just easy to use. I used to be a machine pistol user, but now I don't really use them. I used the 93R for a little bit, then I kind of just quit using it. Went back to the XIX. My favorite machine pistol is probably the Tech 9 though. It can really kill, like if you just hit all your shots, which right now I'm not really hitting all my shots. Boom, 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 boom. Not a lot of reserve ammo, even less with the extended mag, but I don't have the extended mag. But yeah, this gun can go off, like if you just hit your shots with it, and it's a bullet hose, so it can kill really fast. If you use hollow points, it can 3-shot up close. That's actually pretty good. Definitely drops to a 6-shot in range. Might even be a 7-shot, but I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be a 7-shot at range, but it might be. I don't know. Either way, bad max damage, very bad hip fire and handling overall, but you can't argue with the bullet hose. It just works. I don't really use revolvers anymore, but the one that I did use was the 1858. I actually pre-bought this thing in 2018 when it came out, and it didn't have snake shot then, but then I pre-bought snake shot when it came out, and snake shot really made me have fun with this gun again. It's really good. A nice fast firing pocket shotgun that just, you know, kind of goes. If the Serbu is too slow for you, but you can't really use a pistol, then use this. And this was my main secondary for a few weeks. But of course the XIX just replaced it again. Oh my gosh, I can't hit anything. And yeah, make sure to alt aim, press T with this, otherwise it shoots super slow and it doesn't fan fire. Oh wow. And for others, it's got to go to the SFG. I don't even have this skin anymore. I put this skin on my gun before I even made my YouTube channel. And on this class, it's been here since then, which is pretty awesome, honestly. Wow, okay. I don't really use the other guns. I used to use the Serbu a little bit, but like this is the best other because it just fires really slow but does a ton of damage and it's really fun to use. It's not like a good secondary, but it is really fun to use. But yeah, I have 1,000 kills on this, but I think this is probably it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, please like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.